And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And starting in this one, number 43. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Darrell Sweet. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. An offense that emphasizes a patient approach and controlling the strike zone, and they do it better than anyone. Right now, the top on-base percentage in the league.
And the frustration that can cause for the opposing pitcher, the opposing staff, because you're not going to go through these hitters quickly. They're going to be lengthy at bats. They're going to foul off pitches and many times end up taking a close pitch for ball 4 that pitcher maybe thought was a third strike. So, you know, teams like this, they can be really good in the long haul.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back now at Progressive Field. And on the mound in this one, number 55. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next pitch is outside.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
And now the right fielder. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. swing and a pop-up. Settles under this one. Corrals it. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Scoreless after one. Here in Cleveland, now here is number 21.
Ethan Wilson.
There's a swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And that's outside. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And there's ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Juan Santana stands in for the Phillies. The pitch. That one ripped. And it one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the veteran outfielder. And a foul ball. Santana stands at second with no outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That missed by a lot. And the count's full. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Garland just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with two strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
At the plate, number 6. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Phillies with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now number 53. Here's a high fly ball out to center. As this one sized up. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 5th, third baseman.
And now the veteran third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Pitch in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It's a bomb. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. Home run number 10 on the year, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Scotty Hager. Off the mark there, and the count is 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
1 out, bases empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alan Tolentino. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Hager stands at first with 1 out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's the Guardians DH. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's 2. Solo homer to tie it for Cleveland. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Not close with that one. It's 2-2. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder. 1 down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Kwan heads after it. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 25.
Darrell Sweet digs in now. swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Kwan makes the catch, and that is that. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Back here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 2.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back to the top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. The 2-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. In the air, left side, Wilson hauls it in, and there's 2 away. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on.
3-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Full count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs. Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
On the ground, and it stays fair. And that's a double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So 2 down, stepping up for the Guardians, Bill Creeds. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position here in the last half of the third. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Robertson.
Swing and a high High fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. He leaves the yard to right, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now the left fielder.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2.